right now are not sure what his status will be for the remainder of this series and the season. That will be determined after the MRI. Tom?
All right, Jim, thank you very much. So the New York Knicks trailing 0-2 with Patrick Ewing unable to suit up today. Now lose Marcus Camby. And as we said, Reggie Miller has praised Jeff Van Gundy's ability to adjust. They'll need all that ability, and then some is Charlie Ward. People like Charlie Ward will have to step up. As New York opens up with a bucket in the third quarter, they come with Charlie Ward, Larry Johnson, Latrell Sprewell, Chris Dudley, and Allen Houston, the original starting five. And the same for Indiana. Miller with the ball here to Smith, who's been hot, Rose, Jackson, and Davis.
Stayed with his own miss, and this is the guy that they cannot get into the ball game. I mean, if the Indiana Pacers get Reggie Miller into the ball game, it's good night New York, and he gets his first three again.
Well, and he makes the jumper and looks right down at Spike Lee. But with New York being outshot, out-rebounded, out-assisted, the three guys who replace Ewing combined for 0 points, yet they're still within 1.5. That's a good sign. They got to sustain some offense. I think they might want to try John Wallace here if you're Jeff Van Gundy. Get some offense out there.
Outside shot no good from the hand of Jalen Rose into Larry Johnson, who gets it to Charlie Ward. And as you said, Ewing's replacements have not contributed at all, really. Ward penetrates. The floater is short. Got his own. Larry Johnson.
Now here's the guy for New York that really has to play as well in the second half as he did in the second half of game two. Larry Johnson, he has got to arrive. He's got to make shots, and he's got to make big plays. Foul, Charlie Ward.
The Knicks' defense against high pick and roll is always to have the defender, Chris Dudley, who now picks up his 4th foul.
No, wait, are you still defending Chris Dudley?
Absolutely.
The man's making $5 million, and all he's done...
7.
All right, Peter Vesey said 5. I don't know which one.
You got to come out and make him turn back. Mark Jackson is never going to beat you with quickness. He beats you with guile, with intelligence, decision making. You got to make him go back the other way. What? Beautiful.
And put in by Dale Davis as Jackson wraps it around to him. Dudley's performance here today with all that money on the line reminds Tom and Steve of someone who joins them courtside.
You know, Jeff Van Gundy has been saying push, push, push every time, but the Knicks have not gotten into a sprint game. Deep shot.
Ward can't hit it. Dale Davis continues to rule the defensive boards. He has 10 rebounds.
They've got to get to Larry Johnson in the low post early in the shot clock so he can become an effective passer and get the other guys involved.
Jackson posting up. Ward managed to deflect it. Shot clock at 3. Jackson misses, and Sprewell has it for New York. They haven't needed the post-up game of Mark Jackson so much today, with Rick Smits going wild inside. There we saw a little taste of it. He couldn't convert. Nice ball fake by Larry Johnson. Let's see if that one counts. On the continuation, you know the story of LJ and continuation.
It's not a happy story for Indiana. But Dale Davis reaches and grabs Larry Johnson, the master of the spectacular.
Does not count. Here's Chris Dudley. Will shoot 2 free throws. Always a highlight of a Knicks game. Let's go back to Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Tom. During halftime, Larry Bird told his team, you're 24 minutes away. You've got to put this team away and show a killer instinct. With their people going down, we cannot afford to lose an opportunity like this. Tom?
Well, while you guys are continuing to tease Chris Dudley, this is a guy who, the only player that I know of in the NBA who plays with diabetes, has to give himself 4 insulin shots a day, plays with numbness running down his legs from spinal injuries, that bulging disc in his back, a guy who gives of his life and his own money to provide free opportunities for similar kids in similar health problems, and he makes both free throws here while you guys were ragging on him.
Well, he does have a lot of money to give. I'll concede that.
And he lives on Wyndham Sea Beach in the offseason in San Diego.
Jalen Rose. And Indiana's in danger of losing the lead. Larry Johnson, transition basket for the Knicks. Charlie Ward to LJ.
Well, that combination, Charlie Ward and the opportunistic plays with the passes and Larry Johnson's finishing, has brought the crowd to its feverish pitch of the day.
Allen Houston deflects. Dudley gets it right back to Allen, and then it's Sprewell having to chase it down. Latrell Sprewell, beautiful.
Larry Bird has seen enough. Timeout.
He wants a 20-second timeout, but the defense has become very porous, and the crowd is alive here at the Garden.